featuring the Kahnawake Hunters and the Green Gaels. My name is Brandon Bortles, sitting in for Baby Boo Memories. Friday evening, the hottest game in town tonight is not Radio Bingo. They wouldn't mind me saying that. Kahnawake Hunters and the Clarington Green Gaels getting set for Game 3, and welcome to the Burning Leaf pregame show. There are 2 games in this series. The one thing that we could say is that the Hunters have won games which in years past maybe they would not have been able to pull it off. Game 2 particularly being a seesaw affair. Leighton Balmerry scoring with 3 minutes, 1 second to go. A bounce shot from 30 feet out on the power play, which gave the Hunters the win in Game 2. Game 1 was a little bit more something the Hunters would prefer to see, even though I guess you don't really care how you get your wins, you just want to get your wins. The Hunters winning Game 1 by a count of 11-6. And Leighton Balmerry, you mentioned he was huge in Game 2. He had 5 points. The Hunters outshot the Gaels 63-48 in Game 2. And that was one of those games that was really kind of seesaw. You were thinking, oh, years past, the Hunters have had their struggles a little bit with this type of game. However, Kahnawake was up to the task in winning Game 2, and now the chance for the Hunters to win their first series since 2018 when they swept the Halton Hills Bulldogs in the first round of the playoffs. Hey, speaking of our good friends in Halton Hills, they're golfing right now. The Bulldogs swept in the first round of the playoffs by the Aurelia Kings. Aurelia crowning Halton Hills in 3 straight. 3 teams with a chance to clinch a ticket to round 2 in the Eastern Conference tonight. All 3 teams in the Far East. Nepean up 2-0 against the Ironheads with a chance to sweep out in the nation's capital. Akwesasne up 2 games to nothing over Orangeville with a chance to sweep in Orangeville tonight. And then, of course, here in Bowmanville on the Hunters. Our team's going to come onto the floor shortly, baby. Expected starters, Craig Johansson in goal for the Gaels, and for the Hunters, we're fully expecting Casey Lahash to be in goal for Kahnawake. First 2 games of the series, both won by the Hunters, 11-6 Game 1, 10-9 in Game 2. Game 2 was an absolute barn burner at the sports complex. Hunters will be wearing black, and I can hear the unmistakable noises of the Hunters, and here they come. The visiting Hunters have entered the floor. By the way, happy birthday to Connor Gorman, number 14, celebrating birthday number 20, I believe, today. Nothing sweeter for Gorman would happen than a first round sweep of the Gaels. And here comes Clarington. Well, if you're just joining us, the first 2 games of This is absolutely your game to win right now, here, the Hunters. You got to win one game here in Kahnawake. You can't ask for much more than a 2-0 lead after 2 games. But game 3, obviously, this is where the trouble may loom. And of course, a wise man once said, no team is in trouble in a playoff series until the home team loses for the first time. Well, if the home team loses for the first time, that means not only are they in trouble, but they are going home. Kahnawake in black with white and red trim, white from right to left, wearing burgundy as well on the side, and the Green Gaels in green with white. 30 netminders. With Johansson, Casey, Black, Ethan Grace in the center, and we are underway. That opening face-off brought to you by Girls Spa Beauty and Wellness. The Green Gaels control, and we are underway here in game 3. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little technical problem, but we are back. Shot clock play at least in on the Green Gaels. Hunters ball. Owen Rice at center. He still has possession near side. Owen Rice cut to the ball. Forced out. And he swings it out in front. Martin! Save! By Johansson. That's the thing about Craig Johansson. He was solid in game 2. And the Gaels forced a turnover. Good recovery by Kahnawake Albany, but he lost his grip, unintentional collision. And the Gaels come back. We mentioned Nepean and Akwesasne each with a chance to move on later on tonight as well. And back on the Gaels. This is Xander Johnson, 4 points in game 2. Swings it out in front, bouncing not on. On a play from volleyball. Cody Lahash. It's past center. And it's stripped. And the Gaels come back. Creighton Cree back on defense. He said the Gaels, I mentioned earlier, the Gaels are going to come really hard. If the Hunters can survive the first 10 minutes here on the Gaels' home floor while they're still getting used to not being on the bus, that would be huge for their confidence. So game 1, the Hunters jumped all over the Gaels. Game 3 last year, the Hunters were not sharp in that game against Holland Hills. Game 1 even of that series, the Hunters jumped all over the Bulldogs. A 4 or 5 hour trip, I mean, that could take a heck of a lot out of you. Owen Rice. 8 seconds to shoot. Pass off behind Dylan Martin. Bonberry. Taken out. The Gaels comes up. And back comes Clarington. No score. Jacob Yu sends it back up. This is Owen Taylor scooping it out to Xander Johnson. Johnson skips it out, comes out, quick stick, sharp angle save made by Casey. A rebound goes to the corner. Hunters digging for it, and they have possession. That is brilliant on him. All heart, all hustle, and all loosies for the Hunters here. Kahnawake Albany back near side. Connor Gorman, the birthday boy, sizes up Taylor. Skips out to Bonberry near side. Lane Bonberry. 10 to shoot. One hand on the stick. Spins and had it knocked away. All sports to 7. Owen Rice 4 seconds to shoot. He has to fire up a Hail Mary, and that'll split the uprights and be a shot clock violation on the Hunters. Kind of a chess match to start this game. Not a whole lot of up and down. Defenses have both been very sharp here in the early going. 20 to shoot. Gaels in possession, and that'll get thrown over the top of Tardik, and he will get called for interference. Good hustle by Creighton Cree, and the Hunters will get possession here. Dylan Martin. Leighton Bonberry skips it out to Gorman. Gorman fires, and that's blocked. Rebound skips opposite side. Gorman got pushed, and the Gaels come back. If there's a game 4, we'll be live at 6:55 p.m. tomorrow. Hunters leading this bad boy 2-0. Kahnawake has 3 playoff series in franchise history. All 3 have been playoff sweeps. Here's Drake. 10 seconds to shoot. Coming out. Shot fake. Driving. And he's turned away by Johansson. Lane Bomberry out in front. And he couldn't thread the needle. Green Gaels back on it. One team has already bit the dust in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Halton Hills swept by Aurelia. Nepean and Akwesasne trying to sweep their respective opponents tonight, as are the Hunters. Here's a shot. Brody Strong gets the Gaels on the board. It's 1-0 Green Gaels. Brody Strong, number 12. Near side, Colby Dobbins. Skips wide. Out in front. And that pass handcuffs Martin. He tags it up. Gordon. 10 seconds to shoot. And he got pushed. Dobbins on the feet. Picks up. Oh, at that point, there's a shot. Save me. Dobbins on it. First 30 yards. 14 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the first. 1-0 lead. Green Gaels. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscription and give us a like. Whoa. Swings it in. Taylor back out. Shoulder save. Casey Lahash. A rebound. Knocked away. Marcus Dybo off the floor. Kobe Lahash. It's on the brakes. He's Owen Rice. Right at the restraining line. And he will wait. Honda Albany. Slugging with what's doing the Rice out there as well. Here is Rice. Skipping it near side. Mulberry kicks away. And the Hunters have had success when they've been able to get second chance opportunities. We've got a penalty coming up to Kahnawake. Extra attacker on for the Gaels. Skipped across and knocked away, intercepted it. We've got a roughie call on Owen Rice. First penalty of the evening, and it'll be on the Hunters, so it's time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen. Hunters penalty kill. You can find your queen by buying her only at Mohawk Super Bingo on the floor. You can only get your tickets there. Draws are held each and every single Sunday on tour. 1-0 Gaels, 13:40 to go. Clarington on the power play. Taylor gets the return feed. Owen Taylor, number 2. Xander Johnson, number 9. Trenton going to the goal. There's a shot. And Lahash stepped it out. Willie Madonna. And Rice will cross the line. 13 minutes left to go here in this first period. So what's to do down East Rice. 14 seconds to shoot. They'll get it over to Gorman. And Rice sets the screen. Gorman fires. Save it. That was deflected, sorry, by someone besides the goalie. Gaels ball. But they will get the ball here with almost a minute gone by in the penalty to Owen Rice. Back come the Gaels. Tucker. Cole Tucker, Kobe. That's not running on that side, but it's down to 5. penalty. Kahnawake 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Here's a feed in front. Save. Oh, he scored. Kicks it back out. Tritek. Taylor. Out in front. Score. Myers glove save. 4-0 Green Gaels leading the Hunters here in Game 3. Kahnawake leading the series 2-0. Played out to the far side. Comes back over. Bigger shot, save made, and Casey Lahash will pick up the lead. Mark Henderson. Landon Jimerson, bobbled it. Kobe Lahash picks it up. Lahash gets the bounce pass over to Connor Gorman, and Gorman goes back to the outside. 8 minutes left to go here in the first. Hunters yet to score. They're down by a score of 4-0. Owen Rice finds the shoot out in front. Great shoot. Denied by Johansson. Good defense by Billy DeDonna. Green 3 in there as well, and it's brought back out. There's a 40-footer bounce right off Casey Lahash. Says thank you very much. Darius Jones gets it over. Darius Jones in his first playoff game. The call up from the U17. Suganu Yanis out to Colby Dobbins. Dobbins shoots, save. Rebound stuck behind the net. Johansson picks it up. Henderson comes out to meet Drew Cairns on 3. With this camera, but it looks like we're back. Or are we? No. Trying to get back here. It looks like we've lost you for a moment. Shoot the ball! Shot comes in, not on. Rebound picked up by the Gaels.